Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys are new here, my name's Jaden Pedersen and I like to make videos just for you. So today, grabbing the fuel rail because I've brought some new injectors. They're 1000cc SX injectors and they are dynamically flow matched to 1% dead time. If you guys remember, the stock injectors aren't long enough, so I'm going to bring the fuel rail just in case. But these ones here are 65mm long from O-ring to O-ring, so it's a whole 10mm difference. I also need to swap out this AN fitting for a 90. Also need to buy myself a fuel filter. The plan for today is I'm actually going to be heading up to Buderim to pick up a little sensor. It's a crank angle sensor, and because when I was pulling out this motor I forgot to undo the actual crank angle sensor from the gearbox because it sits on top of the gearbox and goes into the block. But yeah, I broke that one off and I'm picking up another one from a guy that's wrecking his Focus. So yeah, I'm heading up to Buderim right now, then heading back down to Brisbane, swap over some parts and buying a fuel filter. But yeah, I'm going to bring you guys along. Sorry I couldn't film much today. I couldn't grab the injectors because they're still coming in. So tomorrow I'll be going down to Brisbane and grabbing them. But I did go up to the coast and grab that sensor. Just in here, that's that sensor that I was talking about. And yeah, I broke it off right in there, so I grabbed the bracket as well. I also brought myself a fuel filter like I needed, and I had to swap out a fitting for a 90. And I also brought myself a gauge for the fuel pressure regulator. So guys, what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking out this grub screw right here just to fit my gauge on the front. Just down there. There we go, so that's nicely secured. I just used a little shifter down there because that fitting there is a brass fitting, and so I didn't score it up too much. I just scratched a little bit of the fuel pressure regulator, as you can see. No big deal. Oh, actually when I say scratched a little bit, oh, it's a bit of a chunk. Anyway, but yeah, she's nicely secured and nicely straight. Alright guys, so I'm going to cut back tomorrow when I head back down to Brisbane to pick up these injectors. Alright, in a minute. I need to move the ute out of the way to get the Audi out. But yeah, these came in the mail today. They're my manifold studs. Yeah, pretty keen. That sounded like a fart more than anything. Yeah, that didn't sound too good whatsoever. So let's hopefully the Audi sounds a little bit better. Need to move the drift trike out of the way. Bloody hell, she's a bit filthy. Oh man, this thing's so low. Not really, but it's lower than you. I'm used to driving. Alright, let's get a cold start. Electric. That one was a electric steering pump, and it does it all the time when it starts up. All Audis do that. Oh, all S3s actually do that. So, it doesn't sound good, but sounds like that from factory. This AC's so cold. I'm not even joking. I'm going to turn that off right now. Alright, so I got my injectors. They're right here. They're the 65mm injectors, and I'll show you what they look like in the fuel rail compared to my 55mm. These are the spark plugs that I'm using. Apparently they're pretty good for over 400. I was just going to use stock ones, but these ones worked out to be around about the same price. So yeah, why not grab these ones? Alrighty, so just pulling out these. So this is the size difference. So that's like that, and I'll reach and grab one of my stock length ones. There we go. So so it's significantly bigger. Alright, so these are the difference. So as you can see, this one's sitting nice and high up. This one's like touching. So this one's the way to go. So this is the size fitting you'll need, is a 65mm instead of the 55mm, because as you can see it's definitely not going to fit anytime soon. But with saying that, you could easily react it a different way. You could potentially even use a different fitting. So this is the only fitting that I thought would work, so that's what I'm using. But I am waiting for my intercooler and plenum to show up, because I ordered that maybe 5 days ago, so I'm just waiting on that to show up. It's coming from the UK, so it's going to take some time. Hopefully they're not in lockdown over there, and hopefully they can send it out soon-ish, but I'm in no hurry for it as I still got no motor. But this is where I'm going to leave today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also like it and share it with your mates. The next video is most likely going to be working on the Bravo out there, if it wants to focus, the Bravo out there. And also I'm going to be starting on my fuel system in the next few videos, so join along and I'll show you how to run and how to properly cut your Teflon line. And yeah, I'm going to run it all nice and neatly underneath my car. And also I'll be doing an external fuel pump relay. If that's something that you're interested in, subscribe and join the journey, because yeah, I like to teach you guys as well as show you what I'm doing. Stay fresh, stay clean, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah.